Washington, for making the cut with your review of the Jose Ramirez Josh Taylor fight. Again, this is a huge fight. ESPN Plus, unification bout, 4 belts at stake Saturday night. The last time we saw someone with 4 belts is the great Terrence Crawford. He had 4 belts at the 140 weight limit. So very, very, very interesting fight this weekend. Give Top Rank a bunch of credit for being able to make this fight. What really, jumps out to me is how different these two fighters are. They're like different in the same at the same time. Both of them like action fights. Josh Taylor will stay behind the jab, but he'll somewhat stay inside the pocket. He'll stay busy. He'll hit you with combinations, but it's not like he's moving around the ring. He's not Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran 2, where Leonard used every inch of the ring. Taylor can sit in there. He can move. He can use his angles. He can keep great movement, but kind of stay in the pocket and keep that action going at the same time. And that's what makes him so dangerous and why he is the favorite for this fight. It's because when you look at how many ways a particular fighter can win a fight, Taylor has more ways. He can get on his bicycle, make this a technical fight. He can get inside and throw combinations and then get out. He can get inside and just keep that distance just enough and stay busy, and he can win that way too. Jose Ramirez is a little bit different. He needs to work the body early. He needs to break Taylor down. He needs to take that movement away. He needs to have Taylor so worried or hurt or broken down that little movement within the pocket slows down or stops and makes it into a brawl. Or, Ramirez has to land a fight changing punch somewhere probably in those middle rounds that gets Taylor off kilter, get him off his game plan. But when you look at it, the reason why Taylor is favored is because he has so many ways they can win. And frankly, Ramirez has not been impressive. Even in his last few wins, he has not been impressive. That does not mean that he will not be impressive on Saturday night. If you're looking for an underdog, obviously Ramirez is a great value bet. He's plus 200 right now. I would continue to wait to see where the late money goes. Late money might go on Josh Taylor even more. Maybe you get even better odds on Ramirez. You can't go wrong when both guys have 2 belts. I mean, in a fight that could be this close. And it comes down to who imposes their will on the other person. I know that's simplistic, and you can drag out the, styles make fights cliche. But in this case, it does. And if Ramirez can drag Taylor into just an alley war, we're going to stand in the middle of the ring. We're not going to worry about distance. And I'm going to throw mine. You're going to throw yours. And we're going to load up. Ramirez certainly will have an advantage. But if Taylor decides that he's going to put his punches together and he's going to use his boxing skills and he is going to have Ramirez forever trying to get off second and third while Taylor's getting off 4 and 5 punches and then getting out of there, it's going to be very difficult for Ramirez to win. A piece of me wants Ramirez to win. I'm a big Jose Ramirez fan, and I like Josh Taylor too. But on paper, if you're asking me and you put a gun to my head and you say, hey, Marcus, who do you have to pick to win Saturday night's fight? It is Josh Taylor. By decision. I don't think it would be a knockout or a stoppage. It definitely would be by decision. But this fight is worth watching. This could be a split decision. It could be razor tight. And the great thing about it is that these two fighters do have similarities, but in their similarities, it's also so different. And it's what makes boxing so great and makes this era of boxing so great. So again, Saturday night, Top Rank Boxing, ESPN Plus, Ramirez, Taylor, be there. We're going to have a wrap up after the fight also, but this is our preview for the fight. And as always, at Making the Cut with Mook, hey, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check us out at mtcwithmook.com. And again, Twitter and IG is MTC with Mook. We always have video content, pics, little editorials, the whole kit and caboodle. So again, Saturday night, Taylor Ramirez.